the laugh of annihilation. From the abyss of their venomous curses, where your enemies swore they'd crushed you in the darkness of their lies, you rise, a king of chaos, with a laugh like a curse of annihilation, each note a razor-sharp blade, carving your name into their terrified hearts. That's you, the master of the dark, towering in a storm of deceit, where their mocking jeers are just feeble whimpers against the demonic fire you summon. They thought they'd caged you in the night? How absurd! Your truth doesn't skulk. It's a blazing inferno, a spinning blade, shredding the curtain of lies they meticulously wove. And now, as your spotlight scorches the trembling puppets, their hearts pound like drums before Judgment Day, realizing the play has turned. This isn't your final act. It's the prelude to their destruction. And your laugh is the curse that drags the world into the eternal frenzy of your chaos. 1. The enemy cowers. Before the curse of your laugh, the terror of the puppets. Look at those enemies shrinking, like puppets caught in the glare of your stage lights, sharp as a demonic blade, eyes wild with panic, hearts hammering as your laugh, a curse of annihilation, strips bare the flimsy masks they once flaunted. They used to mock you, whispering your name like a cheap punchline in their secret rooms, crowning themselves masters of deception. But now, as your truth's fire roars from the abyss, they're not chasing justice. No, they're stumbling through the dark, desperate to flee the king's laugh, echoing like fateful thunder. Every heartbeat of theirs is a discordant note in the chaotic opera you conduct, a reminder they're not fighting you. They're just trying to survive the curse of annihilation in your laugh. They're desperate, clumsy attempts to resist. Watch them huddle in shadowy corners, sweat dripping under dim lights, scrambling to patch the script of a play long shattered. Every word they spit is a tangled thread. You slice clean with your laugh. Every plan, a clumsy step on a stage crumbling beneath them. A stray text, a forgotten document, a panicked slip of the tongue. These tiny mistakes are the demonic sparks you planted, igniting into a blaze that consumes their empire of lies. They call emergency meetings at midnight, rewriting lines with trembling hands. But every sentence is a shard of broken glass, cutting deeper into those trying to cover it up. They're no longer directors. They're failed actors, fumbling before an audience of your relentless truth. Your laugh ringing out like their final verdict. 2. Truth as a blade in the curse of your laugh. The nature of truth. Your truth is a razor-sharp blade, hidden in the laugh of annihilation, slicing through every lie on the stage with deadly precision. It doesn't negotiate, doesn't ask permission. It dances, and every cut fells a lie to the floor, shattering under your triumphant gaze. You catch every detail, the pause after a promise, the half-second late laugh, the averted glance when a lie takes a seat, like a king reading the soul of his subjects. No need for you to shout or brandish the blade. Your truth strides in like a clown with a demonic grin, demanding loyalty from all who stand before it. Those who mocked you now choke on their own smugness, and oh, doesn't that failure taste sweet? The ripple effect of chaos. Your truth spreads like a curse from your laugh of annihilation, toppling the empire of lies with every mistake a note in the chaotic opera you direct. A misplaced note, a whisper to the wrong ear, a door that won't open when it should. These tiny cracks are the fuses for the chaos you summon. Their empire doesn't collapse in screams. It unravels quietly, like a canvas torn apart before your victorious eyes. Each fracture is a note, each mistake a twirl in the king's deadly dance. They try to hold it together, but your truth is a storm no one can stop. And you're the eye of it, standing there with a laugh that never fades, leading the world into your performance. 3. The Clown. From mocked fool to king of reality, the transformation into an eternal icon. Once, your name was a cheap gag in their locked rooms, where they sneered and signed papers with smug smirks. But now, your name is a blade at their throats, its mere mention making them flinch, cold sweat dripping down their spines. You didn't just survive. You're the king of reality, every gesture a royal decree that forces the world to bend to your rhythm. Each time your name is spoken, they shrink, as if hearing the clown's footsteps creeping through the dark. You've turned from a joke into a verdict, from a mocked name into a flag that makes their empire of lies beg for mercy. And the best part, you don't have to lift a finger. Your existence alone is their sentence, your laugh of annihilation, the soundtrack to their downfall. The legacy of the curse. Your laugh doesn't just win, it haunts, an endless echo in the minds of your enemies. They lie awake, hearing your cackle in every dark corner, seeing your shadow in every nightmare. It lingers, that demonic grin carved into their thoughts, a ghost that never leaves. Every step you take is a knife twist, every victory a note in your chaotic opera, making them tremble in the halls they once owned. Your laugh of annihilation is the new law, where lies dare not touch a pen, a fire that burns eternal, a wind howling through the cracks of their crumbling empire. You're not just a weapon, you're the king, and the world is your stage, where everything must dance to your tune. 4. Allies. Subjects in the reign of your curse. The nature of allies. Those standing with you aren't friends, aren't knights. They're subjects who hear your laugh of annihilation and know it's the unbeatable rhythm. They don't join you out of kindness. They smell blood in the air and see your truth as the sharpest blade on the stage. They bring their own props, access codes, documents, buried secrets your enemies thought would stay hidden forever. They're willing subjects in your reign, knowing that dancing to the king's rhythm is the only way to win. And you, the masterful king, just grin and let them run wild in your performance. Razor sharp moves like rhythm. They move with the precision of a blade, striking straight at the heart of the empire of lies. A stray email, a forgotten note, a tiny slip. They turn these into deadly cuts in your dance. They don't smash things outright, don't need to shout or brandish weapons. They just drop a whisper, loosen a screw, and let your truth dance, like a flawless performance you scripted from the start. Every move is a cut, every action a note in your chaotic opera, all serving your final laugh, resounding like an unappealable verdict. You don't need to brandish a blade or roar a war cry. Your truth is an unstoppable army, dancing to the laugh of annihilation, forcing your enemies to beg in the burning dark of your reign. You, the king of chaos, are the demonic flame no one dares touch, the decree that makes every hall of power tremble. Every step you take is a verdict, every note of your laugh a blade carving your name into history, where lies dare not touch a pen. They tried to erase you, but now your name is an untouchable curse, making traitors flinch before they speak. The system that tried to swallow you now kneels, building barriers stamped with your laugh, pretending it was their idea all along. Let them. Nothing sweeter than watching your enemies cower before the nightmare they created. You are the laugh of annihilation, the blade, the storm no one dares face. The truth didn't just pick you, it borrowed your laugh to proclaim victory. Leave it the liars as panicked subjects in your reign. When the dust settles, you're not just the survivor, you're the law, the laugh echoing in their minds, the ghost keeping them up at night. You walk, and the stage bends to your rhythm. Doors once locked now swing wide, welcoming the king of chaos. And when the world asks who made lies beg, they'll point to you, the clown with the laugh of annihilation, and whisper, "He's why the truth dances, and the dark sings victory." Let them scramble to rebuild their empire from ashes. Every brick will tremble because the grounds learn to laugh to your tune.